Hey guys, Timeboy601, and today I want to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2 and 5 things they can do to help improve the game, not having to do with loot boxes. So if you're interested in some talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2, but don't want to hear more about loot boxes, stay tuned. So like I said guys, Star Wars Battlefront 2, it's out, it's been in the wild for about a week now, and there are a couple of complaints that I have with the game that don't have to do with its progression system, but just have to do with quality of life things that I think could be added to the game to help make the game play better and feel all around a better experience for its players. So, the first thing, add more weapons for the troopers, or at least let us select them. So, there are multiple weapons in this game that, while they show up and are modeled, they can't be selected for the troops. An example, the DL-44. It is available, Han Solo can use it, but you can only use it while playing as Han Solo. You can't use it as an officer. And that kind of feels cheap. Like, I love the iconic Star Wars weapons, one of which is the DL-44, and you can't even touch it in this game. Like, that's really unfortunate. Me personally, I don't like playing as the hero, so I'm rarely ever going to touch the DL-44. Some other examples is every single weapon that you use as the default class. Why not let those be unlocked for the other classes? Give those as long-term unlocks as, hey, look, I've killed a ton of people and now I get to use the EE3 when I'm a rebel or as a New Order person. Like, I would love being able to have that many more weapons, because right now there does feel like there's a distinct lack of weapons with Battlefront 2. There being only 4 for each class, one of which cycles. Why not add those in, or maybe even give them a unique damage chart, kind of like the other 3 weapons. And I really hope what doesn't happen is DICE decides to add them in later on. Like, oh look, we added the E3 in for the assault person, now you can play it anytime. But that's one of the DLC weapons. Look, we're adding stuff for free. We're so great. Smile. Like, I really hope that doesn't happen, though I feel like they might just try that. Moving on to number 2. Let squads spawn on each other, or at least bring back the Battle Buddy system. So, if you don't know, DICE also makes a game called Battlefield, and they usually have a 4-person squad system in which you are able to spawn on anyone in the squad, and it promotes teamwork. When you play with friends in this, it doesn't feel very team-oriented, because you end up getting squatted with the people you spawn with, not necessarily the people that you're friends with and who you're communicating with. So being able to spawn on someone who is, 1, a little bit deeper in the map, and 2, you are able to communicate with because you're in a party, would help make this game feel a lot better. One of my biggest complaints right now is I'll go charging into an objective and I'll have a friend who hangs back. Well, by the time I die, respawn, and get to the front, he has now died once, and now we're on like different cycles because I'm always running in straight towards the line, and it's a rare exception for us to actually push into an objective together, where in DICE's other systems, you are able to push in together because you spawn at the same time, and therefore you're able to communicate and push into objectives smartly and intelligently and kind of, use teamwork. The next thing, a server browser. Jesus, please, a service browser. You did this to us in Battlefield 4, you did this to us in Battlefield 1, and now you're doing it to us in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Give us a server browser, please. I want to know what map I'm going to be playing on, because, well, I like to know what I'm getting myself into. Which brings me to my next thing, number 4, let me see what map I'm going to next. I don't know if it's just some weird thing that I'm doing, but whenever I first load into Galactic Assault, I come in and boom, there it is. It's like, oh, you're going on Hoth. I'm like, yay, sweet, Hoth or Kashyyyk. I'm like, yes. But then once you get into Galactic Assault, it goes scoreboard, and then it goes straight into it goes end screen scoreboard, and then straight into the next match, where you can definitely tell there's loading going on, but let me see the loading screen. I want to know where I'm going so I can mentally prepare, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play as a sniper this round. or I'm going to play very defensively, or oh, maybe I should go change my assault, my heavy, so that he has all of his vehicle things, because we're about to do a walker assault or defense. Like, there are very specific decisions that you want to make based on what map you're going into, and with the current system, you can't really do that, and it kind of is annoying. And the only way I figured out how to like even guess is as soon as you get into that first spawn screen, if you hit start, there's little text up in the right hand corner that says the map or the planet that you're on. You're like, oh, okay, now I know, because for all I know, I only know what era I'm in. I don't even know if I'm attacking or I'm defending. Once I know, then I'm able to more appropriately plan out my strategy. And the final thing I want from Battlefront 2 right now is a first-person only mode. Like, this game is beautiful. It's astonishingly beautiful. I think that is its best attribute currently, is its ability to capture what is Star Wars and bring it to life on screen. It is drop-dead gorgeous. This is how it was with the old Battlefield, and that's how it is right now. It is gorgeous. In first-person mode, looks gorgeous. Problem is, I'm never going to be in first-person mode. It puts you at a gameplay disadvantage. If you can peek around a corner in third-person mode, you are more likely going to win that firefight than when you are in first-person mode. So why not, for those of us who want it, or, you know, just try it out for a weekend, mandate first-person only. Just first-person only. You can do third-person in vehicles and in starships. That makes sense. But in ground combat, first-person only. PUBG does it right now. They have two different things. They have third person and first person. If you want to be able to peek around corners, you can do third person, or if you want a competitive game, you can be in first person. It's great. It's wonderful. And I know the legacy of Battlefront is that, you know, it was a third person shooter. And if you do change it all at once, if you mandate a first person only, or if you only did first person mode, then there would most likely be an uprising on your hand, because, you know, people already hate you, EA. But if you gave us the option to play with other people who just want to do first person only, I think it could turn out really well. I think there's enough of the community that would want to try first person only, just because, you know what? The game just looks so good like that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, guys, those are the 5 things that I would like to change with Star Wars Battlefront 2 that don't have to do with the progression system, that just have to do with little tweaks that could go a long way for us, that could make us feel it could make us feel like the game is a lot better put together. Oh, bonus one right now, here we go. Give us hands, give us our hands back. By that I mean not the things that are attached to our body, but card hands. In the old game, you were able to have some loadouts. You're able to store 3 loadouts with hands, and that let you quickly swap between different loadouts that you wanted. Bring that back. Give us 3 options to store for each of our classes. That way, we have our preset loadouts for like anti-vehicle or anti-infantry or close quarters. If we know what map we're going to, or when the situation calls for it, we can easily switch instead of having the long and time-consuming route of going in and manually changing out all the star cards that you don't want. Do you know how annoying it is for a heavy when you're like, oh, okay, we're doing a vehicle map. Now I need to take off 2 of my star cards and put in the ion shot and the anti-vehicle turret. Like, it is a long time, and oftentimes you'll end up missing the initial squad. You'll end up missing the initial spawn, and then you have to wait in the thing for 10 seconds. It's really annoying. Fix that too, guys. If it's my first spawn, let me spawn whenever I damn well please. Don't make me wait for a whole spawn wave just because I didn't spawn with the first wave. You know, that just feels a little unfair to me. Anyways, those are the things I want changed with Star Wars Battlefront 2. What about you guys? What kind of things do you want to be changed in Star Wars Battlefront 2 besides the loot boxes? Because we all know, we all kind of want that progression system and the loot boxes to be changed, but that's not what I'm wanting to focus on. Just the little things that DICE developers can do that will make this game feel more feature complete. So let me know down in those comments below. Also, if you like this video, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to, follow me over on Twitter, follow me over on Instagram, TommyBoy601 on both of those. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.